Go ahead, Brent. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So this is my good friend Brent Wright. He is located in beautiful Eugene, Oregon. Well, how's the weather over there today?
It's actually gorgeous. It's supposed to be 75 today.
Oh, that's good. I am sitting in a studio that is very well air conditioned because outside it is a nice, balmy 90 degrees already, and we haven't even hit 10 o'clock today. So, welcome to the desert.
Nice.
So, anyway, before we get started, Brent and I have been talking over the last weeks, months or so, and we are a massive podcast listeners of different genres of motivational speakers, business help, that type of thing. And we've just felt like there was something missing for the older demographic, I guess maybe the more seasoned demographic. We're not older, we're just seasoned.
That's right. Fine wine.
So with that being said, is we are going to cultivate a new podcast. Not that there's not other ones out there, but we just felt that there's a missing voice for people around our age. I'm 54. Brent is
50.
50. So we have kind of been through a couple things, but we feel like when we, again, as we said, when we listen to other podcasts, it's not really speaking to us because we've gone through some stuff, and some of these people haven't even gone through it, and they're just up and coming. So that being said, Brent, why don't you go share a little bit about who you are, kind of what we talked about, and let's just go from there.
So I'm Brent Wright. I like long walks on the beach. Sorry about
Perfect.
that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Actually,
That is awesome.
when I go to my coast house, I do like long walks on the beach. But
So
yeah,
cool.
so I own a plethora of businesses and have had a number of years of business experience behind me. I actually met Blair as I was trying to cultivate one of those prior businesses. And I solicited Blair to send me referrals. And Blair challenged me to join a referral networking group, which has paid out in spades. And we've been friends ever since. So that's kind of how we got to know each other. I am a serial entrepreneur. I really enjoy startups and the process and mergers and acquisitions. And the challenges that I faced in those have grown me and led me to who I am today and what I'm trying to accomplish in this world, which is make a huge difference and carve out a Grand Canyon sized path in this world to make a difference and help people.
Yeah. And I think that's so, thank you for saying that, because I think one of our conversations that Brent and I had is that, and just put it frank, and I'm probably getting in trouble with this, but anyway, we've been getting our booties kicked lately in this society ever since the pandemic. Everything has kind of stopped. Kind of question of, again, I'm talking to our age group now. Somebody younger from us may may get this. However, it just feels like it's just we're getting hammered as men. Women are going to do the same thing, but we're just getting hammered trying to figure out, okay, am I providing enough for society? And we feel like that we have the tools to help you. And if we don't have the tools, we'll get the people in place to do so. So that's what this will be in place. Brent has been through some pretty amazing walks of life, from all things to it. I think that eventually he'll share some of those. It's very, very inspiring. And I've been through some stuff in my life. But there's a lot of us out there that, again, that feel like at 50, 45, 60, 65, 70 years old, and we're maybe starting over again, don't have an avenue to either speak, to share, or just get some help to get through that. So that's what we're trying to do here. So, Brent, what businesses do you currently have right now?
So currently I have 9 different businesses and I'm a minority partner in several others. And I'm always cultivating and coaching and helping others to do a better job in their business. I have specifically targeted the older demographic who, like myself, might not have been coached by someone like me or had access because of lack of technology during our time growing up.
Right.
that really need assistance. One of my new coaching clients is a 64-year-old woman and her 69-year-old husband who are running a farm and ranch and are really struggling with how to retain employees, how to manage those employees of a different demographic. Simple things like creating a core values platform and standing on that in light of the fact that they need those employees and feel sort of hamstrung by those employees. And so that's one of my newest clients, and I'll be starting with them in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, I do a variety of different things, from body shops to payroll business to property management to pick something.
Yeah.
You know.
So again, I think that's really cool, and I'm glad that, again, this is why we're doing this, is right here, is when did you wake up one day and said, I've got more to offer and I'm not sharing it and I need to find a space to share it for? When was that day? Has it been recently? Has it been over the last couple of years?
It's been in the last 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
Becoming a father late in age at 42 really changed the game for me. I really struggled before to understand what my place was in this world, my role was in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have little sponges around you that are looking to you for guidance every day, it really opens up your heart, opens up your mind, your emotions, and makes it really apparent that you're not doing enough in this world to make a difference. I not only want to make a difference in my kids' lives, but their friends and the parents of those friends and things like that. And so also becoming a part of a private Christian school community, which I'm the CEO and board president of, has really made a huge impact mentally and emotionally for me. That who's it going to be if it's not me? I am the one. I am the one to make a difference. And so that's when it happened for me. And that happened about 3 years ago. So culmination of becoming a father and then also becoming a leader in a private Christian community has really changed my trajectory.
So good. And I love how you said that I am the one. I think, from one of our mentors, that's just really pulled something to the forefront from us. One of our mentors is, we could have a history, a long time of family, and we almost got there and it didn't happen. We almost got there and it didn't happen. Well, maybe you are the one. And if you don't have that one in the family, maybe it is you. And again, this is kind of what this podcast is going to really be meant to be, is to help you be that one. And to understand that no matter where it is there's plenty of room at the top. Brent is I'm in a world of real estate. For those of you who don't know, you can't tell behind me who my broker is. But anyway, with that being said, there's a ton of room at top, and some people think, oh, only a few get up there. And what Brent and I are really hoping to create it and to show you is that there is a ton of room at the top. It's not easy. We totally understand getting your booties kicked left and right. We totally feel like you're not appreciated or not wanted or so forth, or that you just can't get there. I think that this is a revival time for people in our genre. I don't even know what genre we're in anymore, of millennials or whatever. Like, there's so many different stuff. Do you know what we're on? Are we
I believe we're Gen X is what.
Gen X, okay.
Yeah.
Something like that. There will be something new coming out tomorrow. But anyways, I think it's time for us for a lot of us to come in there, and that's where we want to really captivate you. So if you do have questions, or if you do have comments, you do have concerns, if you have something to offer, we need you to help cultivate the generation that is below us to come and become better. So that is what we're doing, is we want to equip you so you can engage others, and so those others can become better as well. And that's what we want to do. So this is just an introductory portion of what we're going to do. We have a lot to offer. We'll have some stories to share. Some of these episodes will be longer. Some of them will be shorter. But again, if you have any questions, comments, You can reach me, obviously, through our YouTube channel, what this will be on, through Team Armstrong. Brent, what are some ways that people can reach out to you?
So I have a link tree.
Okay.
Let me get that.
We will put all of these in the link through our Facebook pages and our Instagram pages, and also will be provided in the comments of our YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, so it's just Linktree Brent Wright, my first and last name, BRENTWRIGHT.
Good. Very cool. And as I said, to mine are Team Armstrong Realtors at Instagram. We have Team Armstrong Facebook, and we also have Team Armstrong YouTube, and we're also that same way on LinkedIn as well. So again, this is going to be this is the first freaking episode of this. We have a lot of things. It's super organic for people who have not seen me before. I've seen Brent before. We are not scripted. We will mumble and bumble over words sometimes, but that is okay because we are not perfect, but we are learning to grow. Brent, anything else that you'd like to add today?
Well, this has been rattling around in my head while we've been talking.
All right.
So this puts it right into perspective for our genre. Everclear said it best. We've never had the joy of a welfare Christmas. Right? If you've ever had a welfare Christmas, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you've ever heard Everclear, you know who I'm talking about. So that's what I want to kind of reach out with this and help people that are in that genre, hopefully, and anybody else, quite frankly, doesn't have to be in that genre. But we're specifically targeting those folks that are feeling that they need a little bit extra, that they want to make a difference, and they just don't know how to get there. And they struggle with technology and things like that. We're here to help with that.
Guys, again, if you want to be on this episode, feel free to reach us out. We do have the capabilities of doing so. We can have multiple screens on this, is what you see right now. If you do not want to be in camera and just wanted your question read and answered, we can do that as well. So we are very capable of many different avenues for us, but don't be afraid to reach out, man. We need each other more than ever right now. And the more of us that we have together, the more of those will help. So I know that you hear a lot of these things or see a lot of these things. This is not a self-help thing. This is a get better, I would say. I don't want to call it self-help. Maybe I'm wrong on that, Brent. I don't know. But I just think that a lot of us have been put underneath an umbrella of some sort, and we just we need an avenue to get out there and not only help ourselves but help others. So maybe it is a self-help. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're looking for a hero, start looking at yourself, and we're here to help you with that.
Dude, you got a lot of gold nuggets today, man. I'm loving this. All right, guys, we're going to sign off right now. Again, as we'll be putting more of these together, but please share this and reach out with any questions, and then we will bring in some special guests in the future to talk along with all of this and kind of solve the problems of the world. Until we see each other again, you guys have a great day. Be safe, but most of all, guys,